Hi everyone. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about how Costco succeeded like literally everywhere globally. The other day, I went to Costco, Korea in some specific region, and I actually arrived there 9:30 a.m. and then I saw some people actually waiting for the line. I mean, the opening hours from 10 a.m. to probably 6 or 7 p.m. And then people came to that place 30 minutes ago to queuing the line, which is really something that I never actually saw before. For me, it was just about like checking one of my clients' products there and then take a photo and something like that. But I didn't really expect that people will queue the line for 30 minutes or 20 minutes just to go in Costco like in the morning. It was really shocking. So instantly I thought that maybe there's something that I need to learn from this Costco itself and how they actually started and how they expanded their business to Korea, Japan, and other countries. I thought that this could be a great insight for me to learn at the same time because I'm the founder of HY Marketing, helping international brands succeed in South Korea, Japan, and in even English speaking markets globally. So Costco itself is gonna be really great case study that we can actually learn from and then how we can actually leverage that insight. Okay, so let's dive right into it. So first things first, I want to really mention this, the strong value proposition. So when I actually checked out one of some YouTube videos where how Costco succeeded in like everywhere possible, I found that some senior manager from research firm, he mentioned to us that in the beginning of their like market expansion to Japan or like China or Korea, they also were hesitant about like if this is gonna work or not. And then once they actually did that, they found out really great formula that can actually go beyond just they can actually really succeed in everywhere possible. It was about the value proposition, the strong value proposition. Costco is about there is a shocking value and quality itself, and then people just purchases membership to buy stuff with reasonable prices, right? And then once they go there, since Costco really curated every stuff as possible, because I heard that they usually change the stuff if this is not really making sales to customers, which means this is not really great stuff. So they change like every 2 months, I guess. So they usually really curate those whole products there thoroughly based on their data and then analysis from how customers purchases. So the strong value position, the shocking value and quality, and then even the membership fee is not that really expensive, you know what I mean? So here in Korea, it's more about like $30 around for that membership. So even we can actually fill our vehicle with gasoline, and then there is a travel benefits, and then also there is some cashback policies. $30 is just gonna be really something that you can just renew right away, although there are lots of subscription going on. So if you can think about the if you have the strong value proposition in your business in place, this can go beyond just one market. And then number two, irresistible offer. So when we can see the membership, what's included in membership, you can see the discount, rewards, and then access to Costco Anywhere Visa card, and then you can actually do shopping online, offline. Also, there is a satisfaction guarantee that you can actually get refund right away without any asking. So that means membership has its own benefits, and then we can actually also go to some restaurant there. I'm not sure if we can say restaurant, but you can have really a great hot dog with reasonable price. And then the stuff in Costco itself has really great quality, but we're really great with low margin on the top of the product price, so that you can save your money while having your membership thing. So this is really like they think about how they can actually take care of those household, from the filling the vehicle with gasoline and then travel benefits and then reward like those cashback, and then also the reasonable price that you can buy those products at the same time. If you can think about the irresistible offer for your business like this, and then just focus on customers, how you can deliver the best services or products possible, there is no way that you can actually fail. But to do so, you have to have really great partnership with those product brands at the same time, right? And then number three, there is a really great theme about in Costco, the treasure hunt. So this is because that people actually can find out some new product randomly, because there is no really notification, although you can see the new items online, but sometimes some stuffs or some products are not online. Okay, so you go to Costco and then you wanted to buy just toothpaste only, or I don't know, bread or something like that, and then you randomly see some really new items here. Is this good one? And then you actually buy that one. There is a really great campaign in a way, like you can actually expect the new items really every single time, because they will curate really thoroughly the stuffs, and then people really trust Costco about the product itself, the quality, because they also have their own Kirkland brand itself, and then people trust that one even over other like a drinks brand. Yeah, if you can incorporate those treasure hunt like a campaign thing in your business itself, such as in your reels or YouTube videos, you can actually put your product there while showcasing or demonstrating how they works. Or you can think about those retailers find our product here in Oliveyoung. I'm thinking about just Korean consumers here in Oliveyoung, here in Kupang. Find our product there, like kind of like you can make some theme about treasure hunt. Or if you are doing retailer business, then maybe you can think about the new item theme, just exclusive items theme. Like there's whole another way that you can actually utilize. So to make your audience or customers excited every single time, you need to have the new theme or exciting theme or surprising moment while they are doing shopping there. Okay, and then number four, localization strategy for each market. So when I looked through some of the resources about like how they tap into Korea, Japan, and China, and then it was really interesting to see that when they actually want to expand their business to China, they didn't actually open the door right away. They rather actually test the water by just selling their own Kirkland brand first into China, because China has its own really competitive e-commerce landscape going on, so they wanted to test the water. And after the while, they see really great market fit, and then finally they opened the door in probably Shanghai, China first, when I looked through the article. But for Korea and Japan, specifically Japan itself has a really smaller household compared to the US, and then they thought that it's not gonna be really successful in Japan, and they were really worrying about like what if it fails. Yeah, because market expansion alone needs really lots of money and time and energy, so that's why they got really a lot of hesitation and also worrying from other experts. Maybe it's not a good thing, but once they actually opened the door in Japan, and there was no such thing like Costco there, the Costco wholesale club like a theme. That's why it was only one option for them to actually buy those things. And then even people really trust brands from the US or Australia or something like that. So that's why even though the target audience may be not really buying the big amount, they were able to really succeed in Japan itself. And even in Japan, they have a magazine about all things Costco. So they can actually see all of the products there and then what's going on specifically in Japan. This is how they are showing loyalty to Costco. If you can incorporate the idea about how you can actually localize for each new market, it should be really different for each market. You have to read the room, okay? So if it has really high competition going on in specific market, you have to first test the water, like how Costco does in China. But if you think your business model itself has really great value proposition, and then in Japan there is no way that they can actually find that really great quality and value like how Costco offer, the chances are you're gonna be really successful by bringing this idea into the new market, okay? But Korea, the Walmart had to fail in Korea, but Costco succeeded in Korea actually. Still, it maintains really great customer loyalty, given that when I went to Costco Korea, there were lots of people queuing in the line. Like, it was really insane. When it comes to why Costco Korea is successful compared to other retailers, I think it was coming from that we really purchases based on like the value itself from the product or services. We really prioritize the value itself, but it should be also with reasonable price. It should be really, really great. But Costco itself has a really low margin, right? I heard that it's more about like 15%, but most of time retailers put margin like over 25% in the product itself. So compared to two different things, the product, and then you can buy really quality product but with reasonable price, and also you can actually have some rewards, like you can pay back some of your amount of payment you paid, and also the product itself is really great from like the US or other countries, and then you cannot find that those things like in other retailers. So that's why like how they actually made those expansion really successful even in competitive market in South Korea. So when you think about this, localization is not just about like translating your words or language. It's about how you can strategically tap into the new market by reading the room and then by reading the consumer behavior. You should localize not only about just your brand itself, you should actually localize more specific ways in your every detail element. So in Costco, they actually curate their like items based on the country itself or region itself. For example, Costco Japan really offers a variety of sushi because sushi is from Japan, right? And then if you can think about like Korea, there should be a kimchi at the same time because Korean should buy kimchi for as a default setup. So you need to also understand how they actually purchases, how they make a decision, how they eat, even how they make some connection or what they are watching, and then when they wake up, even like where they go, like those all the details. You should understand the persona thoroughly, interest, values, or moral, and all those things. Otherwise it's not gonna be really successful, because localization not about just one tiny little change. It's about like entire thing you have to rethink about, because I've seen so many times that some brands just utilize the same design just by changing the translation itself. So in this case, you are not speaking to the audience itself. It's just about, okay, this is a new brand, okay, here we go. So you should have to understand the design itself, the language itself, and even the copywriting, and then the keywords, specifically the trend. You have to follow what something is going on in the market area, and then watch the hidden nuance that you can't really mention. This is really important, by the way. And then yeah, even considering what they are watching, or etc etc. Okay, Costco has really great employee loyalty too. Really, majority of employees, they are really full-time permanent job, a permanent worker there, and then there is no really retiring pressure about reaching 60. Even the salary is higher than other average retailers or companies, and that's why they are really happy to serve the customers and then the brand too. If you are a business owner like me, you should treat your employees like how you treat your customers. This is the philosophy from the CEO or founder of Costco. I mean, most of the time, customers will see employees, not about you. So if employees are not happy about what they are doing, customers can't actually have the proper care at the same time. So we have to learn how to serve our employees too. And number 7, so Costco itself has a philosophy about they always put customers first, right? So that's why they have a really great refund policy where actually the customers get the refund even they don't really ask about the reason why, just they happily do. And even there's additional perks about like being a membership. Even you can get the bottled water delivery and even extended warranty and also discounts for specific products, because I was able to see every week there is a new discount event, which is so great. So at the end of the day, customer satisfaction always matter. So this is something that I also really had to learn about. So the huge benefits about high quality and low priced products itself has really great value enough, but at the same time they think about how they can actually support those customers better. So that's why they have a really great high renewal rate. It was more about over 90%. And then even though other retailers failing, Costco doesn't fail. So it comes to my mind that we have to really think about how we can serve or give value to our potential clients or clients, And then at the end of the day, doing work or doing business is about just between human beings. So it's not about we are supporting some robot. So we already know what's the great value and what's not great value. We can actually sense it, although there is a really proper measurement about like specifically in marketing, like a sales or some of like engagement and all, or perhaps ROI. But sometimes we cannot actually bring that one because we are just focusing on just tiny one thing like social media marketing or just wanting advertisement, but we cannot really control all of the things like funnels and product quality itself or customer management or packaging, all that. But even though we can't really control everything, we have to really explain why we cannot really control at first, and then we have to really set the expectations really in a great manner, right? So it was how Costco succeeded in everywhere possible globally. And then my hot takes from this observation was about the localization strategy. China, Japan, Korea, there was a very different approach between China and other Asian markets like Korea, Japan. And then number 2, even though Japan has a smaller household and then they don't really buy the big amount, Costco really succeeded in that market because there was no such thing like Costco before, and then the product value and then quality was so good, and then with really reasonable price and other membership benefits at the same time. So strong value propositions go beyond just one market. That was number 2. And then 3, customer or client first. We have to really make sure about this. When customer or client is happy about what we are doing, there's no way we can actually fail. That's the number 1 rule, okay? So I hope it was helpful for you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel for sure. Hit the like button, and I'll see you later with more in-depth marketing observation or even practical advices. So bye for now.